Vinny, Dan, and Abby.
Hi.
Yes.
Hello.
Let's get dirty.
Okay.
All right, sure.
Sure.
This is Dirt the 4th.
Okay.
Remember the other 3 Dirts?
Yeah, they're good games.
Wait, like Dirt 3 just kind of like came out one day.
I think 2 was the one I played the most. 2 was really good,
Yeah, I
right?
played 2 and 3
Yeah.
the most.
2 is when they introduced like Gymkata,
Yes.
and then like 3 I remember just like oh, it's available on Steam now.
Yep.
And then 4 is also just available on Steam now.
Well, the one you're also forgetting about is Dirt Rally, which is the
Oh.
last one they just did, which came out officially last year, but in early access in 2015.
I think Drew was really into that one.
Yeah, I was too. Like that was an interesting one because it was a stripped down game. It was more like the old Colin McRae games. It was just purely rally focused. So Dirt 4, I would say, maybe has a little more in common with that game than the Dirts of old.
Do you have a person with a map reading you numbers?
Yes, you do
Okay.
have that.
All right.
And it does have some of the other stuff. Like it has like the dirt track disciplines that were not really in Dirt Rally. But that said, the presentation is scaled back a little bit from the triangular weirdness of Dirt 3. It doesn't feel like as overtly slick.
Well, we got a lot of like Microsoft lines in the background here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Show me.
All right, let's jump in here. We'll just go into events here real quick. We'll go into some of the online competitive events because we can just do a couple of quick races here.
Oh, you're just gonna race online, huh? Well,
Yeah,
they are
so
rallies.
these are rallies. So these are like the challenges, like community events that people make. But there's also like the daily challenge type stuff that they do.
It did say you'd be competing against people in the simulation handling class.
Yes.
All right.
So I've been playing with that. The handling is tough. Like it's tight handling. It's a little but it's also very variable. Like there's lots of different settings you can kind of apply to that.
Would you call this a simulation
it's
or a arcadey
I would
racer?
say it's generally geared to more simulation. It's a little less, at least from the few hours I've spent with it. Hell, Norway.
All right.
Let's go to hell. It does not feel quite as intense as Dirt Rally could feel.
Okay.
But I think I haven't messed with the settings so much, so I don't know exactly how far you can tweak it in one direction or the other.
Okay.
You're on a PS4.
Yes, we are. It is also out on Xbox. It's also out on PC.
I assume full price, $59.99.
So yeah, but I was seeing some stuff today that like some people were selling this for $40.
Oh, already
like,
out of the gate?
Like
on the console?
No, like 2 days after it came out at $60.
Oh wow.
Is hell a town or is that a track?
It could be both.
Okay.
Hell means different things to different people.
Okay.
So this is Rallycross, which is multiple cars at once. Regular rally is the time trial, long off-road.
And you're fighting against ghosts?
You know what? I don't know because I haven't unlocked Rallycross in the career yet, so I haven't really done much of that yet, and I haven't done much of these online ones either.
What is the
beautiful
Joker?
day.
I don't know. That's new
take
to
the
me.
Joker once per race. It looked like a little like pit stop thing.
Yeah.
You should take the Joker.
I'm gonna take the Joker.
Oh no!
Look at that rain.
The Midnight Toker.
I like that rain.
Was that one of the views you can actually drive in?
No, but this is.
Yes.
I'm a sucker for good rain. This is great rain sound, and look. Oh man.
All right, here we go.
It's a downpour.
You want me to be in the cockpit,
Oh
right?
yeah. Through the streaks.
All right,
I've already screwed up.
This seems unplayable like this.
Yeah, I like to play with the butt of the car visible.
I used to be a cockpit guy, and now I'm more of a behind the car.
Yeah,
guy.
I think the cockpit is fun, especially like if you
If you have a racing wheel.
if you have a racing wheel and you want to really like get into the full immersive experience.
That's how I like to go.
But I also like seeing the cars.
What do they call a cockpit of a car? It's not a cockpit, just the driver's seat.
They call it cockpit view, I'm
They
pretty
do?
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks muddy.
Get out of my way.
Probably slippery.
I'm driving like
Do you know
an
why they
asshole.
call it cockpit?
No.
They're
is
really
that
funny
something to do with
story.
chickens?
It totally does.
Yeah?
Because when they were originally testing out planes,
They had chicken pilots?
They had in the test seats for the planes for the G-forces, they would put chickens in there, and the nickname got to be called the cockpit.
That's great.
Because they would fire chickens in this, up to speed to see what would happen.
See their faces melt off or something?
Totally, because chickens have a very low tolerance for speed.
Why is it monkeys for space and chickens for planes then?
Well, you work your way up. They use
Okay,
rats and
all
stuff. I totally made up that story, by the way.
Oh, did you motherfucker?
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
fun
You
though.
had to know he was making
No, I
that
didn't. That
up.
was a
You
fun
had
explanation.
to.
I was happy
That
about
was
that
fun,
until
right?
now.
Yeah, it was too
If you
fun to
wouldn't
be
have told me
real.
that, I would have gone the rest of my life telling people, like, you know where that comes from?
You know what? I think that might be a problem with you. The way you've been living your life, Tan.
Yeah.
I'm just too gullible.
Don't live your life
people
in a
don't
way
fuck
where you
with me as much
believe
as you do.
anything Vinny tells you.
I usually... damn it.
That's a good story, though, right?
Yeah, that was fun.
The cockpit.
Yeah. I liked that.
Oh, where are you going to put him?
In the pit, in the front of the plane.
This one's dead. Where should we put it? In the cockpit.
Damn it.
Joker next lap.
This is very slippery, by the way. I should just be clear. I'm sliding around a lot because this is actually, I think, the first rain course I've played, and it is slidey.
Do you have to drift?
I kind of. I'm not great with precision braking, so this is gonna be probably a bit of a sloppy run.
I did the Joker Delta in under 2.3.
I still don't really know what that means.
I don't either. It sounds cool, though. Everyone's got the Joker icon next to them on the leaderboard there.
Jokers, I reckon we'll be fighting.
Take the Joker. It's the last lap.
How do I take the Joker?
Take the Joker.
How do I do it?
Is that the Joker?
I think you've got to hit a lap time in under that delta.
No.
Is what I'd guess.
I think you were supposed to take like that special little pit lane.
Where is that?
I think it might have been back there when they told you to take the Joker.
I still don't know what that means.
Alex, just take the Joker.
I don't want
Just
to
quit
take the
fucking around
Joker.
and take the Joker, please.
Steward's inquiry. I was cutting corners.
By the stewards for exceeding track limits.
Oh, maybe you can take the Joker once and you can't take it again.
But I still don't
He
know
never
what,
took the Joker once.
I still don't know what the Joker is.
Alex takes the Joker.
He's more of a midnight toker. Did we do that already?
I did that.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks. I'm sorry.
I forgot that goddamn song twice.
Right, you've been docked places for missing the Joker and been given an additional time.
You got
I-
docked points for
Look.
missing the Joker.
They did not
You ever
explain.
played a racing game in your life, Alex?
Yeah,
They did
seriously.
not
Or a
explain
pole
this
position,
very
taking
well.
the Joker every lap.
They did not explain this.
You know where
very
the
well.
Joker came from?
Oh, where's that, Vinny? I'm not going to believe anything you say for the next 20 minutes.
He was a villain of Batman.
Okay,
and,
I know that.
Loved racing. Loved racing so much.
Yeah.
One day he made his own path.
That's how we got the scars, right?
And that's how he got the scars.
Yeah.
It was in the Killing Rally, and
Really?
yeah, it's a really dark story. And he took a shortcut, and from now on, from after that, they called it Taking the Joker.
And that's the canonical origin, right?
I mean, it's real life.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
if you consider real life canon,
I mean, yeah, real life is like the top canon, right?
I don't.
all right.
Let's do a regular rally.
So this is these countdowns here mean that like you have until this time, and then they're going to reset the charts or something.
Yes,
But you can do it multiple times.
I believe so. I don't actually know if you can. Let me see. Can I go back into this one that I just did? I can continue, so I assume that means I can do it again.
And it'll be raining again? Did they?
Yeah, I think it's the
Okay.
same settings for each one.
So you can try and get your best time in
Yeah.
the next 12 hours.
Let's do this one. This is just a single event.
You can get this assassination.
Long ascent.
The Ebert Byway.
Oh no!
You know, I might actually have enough money to buy a car.
I'll spot you. How much could a rally car be?
Which one is it that I need?
What do you think? 35,000?
What did they say?
More?
Sorry, I just need to know which
Yes, I don't know.
which
what it
kind of
said.
car I actually need to get.
Oh, did it take you completely
Yeah, it
out
took
of
me
the?
completely out of there. Let's look at this again. Okay, so it just says rally. Vehicle. Group B, 4-wheel drive. Okay, let me see if I can just start. Okay, it won't. Dealership.
Do you know what you're looking for?
No. It's fine. I'll just pick a random car.
Wait, why don't you buy the one they had on the thing? Is
I
it
don't-
Perot.
Supercar? Oh, supercars. Here we go. I can't afford any of these. I can afford this one. Let's see.
DS3? Okay.
Let's see if this does it. If it doesn't, then we'll just do something else. I needed to buy a car anyway. Look at that. That is my horrible team colors,
Get
which
that truck.
I will explain that
Wait,
momentarily.
are
look
those,
great.
did those come with the game?
Well,
Or did you make those?
I made
listen,
that horror.
Okay.
It looks great.
That pattern was in the game. I'm the one who chose the horrible Trapper Keeper like
was just
colors
gonna
for
say,
it.
It's like you ran through like a crayon factory
Yeah.
exploded as you were driving through it.
All right, let's see if this works now.
This is a different event, isn't it?
That is a different event. No, it still says I have 0 cars. All right, what do I have that would work?
Is Trapper Keeper still a company?
As far as I know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so many events. You know what? Screw this. What's this one?
Pierogi.
Peugeot?
Peugeot.
Oh, they're matchmaking for this one.
Oh boy, here we go.
So you are racing against real people here.
Seems like I would be.
All right.
What do you think of the soundtrack?
It sounds like an app commercial.
It really does. Yeah, I'm not going to wait around for people to fill up that space. I've had a hard time getting online matches going. Like, a lot of people just kind of idling in lobbies, not necessarily getting stuff happening. We'll just go into career mode.
Yeah, maybe
we'll
I'll unlock a car.
Here. Let's do some land rush here. So this is like the dirt off-road truck racing action. Let's do a little bit of that.
So are most of these traditional rally, or it's a mix of the?
Yeah, there's four classes. There's regular rally. There's the this dirt stuff here with the trucks and the buggies. There's Rallycross, which is multiple cars on a track, and then there's a fourth one, which I'll look up in a second.
Boy, I mean, regular rally seems dangerous enough.
Yes.
Rallycross just seems like you're asking for it.
Well, it's courses that are designed for it.
Okay.
It's not just like on a regular straight rally course where you're having to like very carefully navigate. There aren't multiple cars going. Occasionally on rallies you will see like accidents off to the side of like cars like, hey, there's just don't drive into those
thing that always
cars.
made me wince was like just the crowds that would stand around turns and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
tires flying off and stuff.
I mean, whatever. Go live your life. 1 mile at a quarters miles.
Yes.
V manslaughter? Is
Yes,
that
my
you?
character's name is my racer's name is Vehicular Manslaughter the Fourth.
Okay, great. Elo Next 69 truck.
Yes.
Cool.
That has been my my name in these games is Vehicular Manslaughter, the driver.
All right.
Forever.
I don't remember if it was forever, if I just started doing that, but
Since Carmageddon.
whatevs. Let's go to
Good
race.
looking truck.
Oh yeah, all right. We got to upgrade some stuff. Let's see. I don't have the R&D for this.
My stepdad's pickup truck growing up didn't have seatbelts, and I thought that was insane. Because that was in like the 90s. Like, didn't Ralph Nader make a law
Unsafe
before that?
at any speed.
It's just not going to let me do this.
When did that become a law?
Okay, focus.
Put seatbelts in cars?
Yeah.
Let's get off to a
I
good
don't
one.
know.
That should have been like 1950.
I'd have to go watch Tucker again.
I don't care
movie
if I
about
lose, I just want to
seatbelts?
race.
You ever see the movie Tucker?
No, never even heard of it.
I don't think I have either.
It's Kevin Costner's finest work.
I don't know. That's 3,000 miles to Graceland, man.
Oh, right, of course.
Have you seen Tucker?
Have you seen 3,000 miles to Graceland?
Check made. Fucking got me.
Bodied. All right, so we're doing some dirt truck racing here.
This is a sharp looking game.
Yes, it is.
Are you playing on PC?
No.
This is PS4.
Yes,
PS4. Okay, wow, is this on a Pro?
this is on the Pro.
Okay. Do you know if it's taking advantage of Pro stuff?
I would say this actually does look a little better than it did at home, where I was playing on a normal PS4.
Frame rate seem to hold up at home
Yes,
just fine?
in general it holds up. That said, it does seem a little bit clearer and a little bit crisper here.
Look at the inside of this truck.
Yeah.
It's a sharp looking game.
The handling on these courses is a nightmare.
I mean, you're in a truck and, dirt.
Yep. And I think my engine might be underpowered compared to these other courses or these other drivers.
Whatever.
But, I just wanted to show off these tracks.
There's no joker here.
You're in first place.
You're right behind Tim Allen.
I am extremely far behind first place.
You got Tim Allen and Ed Harris in this race. And Brad Garrett Jr.
And Santonio Del Rio.
Right.
I feel like this truck is the bare minimum one would need to call something a truck.
Yes.
And it's kind of great.
Just the overall silhouette.
No, just like, all
Doesn't
right,
have a bed.
I got a frame here and some shocks and some tires and an engine.
Yeah.
Is this a truck yet? No.
you need a bed.
Put some fucking lights on it.
It's not a truck without a bed.
Ah, whatever.
I mean, there would be a bed there
Yeah.
if there wasn't just shocks there now.
Right.
That's true.
Why are you going to waste all that? You're not going to Home Depot in this thing. Nice.
Oh, yeah. That
drift.
oversteer. I think I am way, way behind.
Yeah, what's up with your engine, man?
I have not upgraded it,
Okay.
and so it said I needed to do that, but I did not have any of the necessary R&D to get better engines yet.
Seems like it's switching gears real late. You're not on manual, right?
No.
You were almost 15 seconds behind Tim Allen.
That's an oof.
Your right front tire's punctured.
Oh, my right front tire is, what did it say, punctured?
He didn't seem that concerned about it.
Is that a guy talking from your pit crew, or is that in the car?
Yeah,
with you?
that's
Okay.
the guy that's pit crew. Also, I am 12 seconds behind, so I don't think I'm going to win this race, guys.
Yeah, but maybe you'll be ahead for the next race.
That's not how this works at all.
does sound like you're like running on a flat.
Can you look at the side? Oh, yeah, that looks a little wonky.
That's not going to do it.
You're not going through with the top 4.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Dad.
All right. That's that one. Let's do something else.
The new Apple speaker.
So I'll show you a little bit of the career mode here, which is where I've mostly spent my time so far. I'd only done a couple of those dirt races up to this point. So in career, so let's abandon that. So there's 4 types: the historic rally, rallycross.
Sexual healing?
No.
You know, that racing theme.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
In career, let's see here. Let's go over to rally for the time being.
Damn. All right, tell me what some of this is. Just rallies.
These are just from rally events. This is kind of what I've unlocked so far.
Dirtfish graduation? What was that? Go back to? It couldn't have said that, right? No, go one more. That's what it said. Dirtfish graduation. All
Yeah.
right. I thought for sure I read that wrong.
Isn't that a Razor logo?
Oh, yeah, that is. Bottom middle.
Let's see. Where is the... Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where the... here we go. My team. That's what I wanted to show. So this is where a lot of the sort of career path stuff is. You're hiring staff. They all have their own traits. There are actual things in here where sometimes they will develop like positive and negative traits depending on how long you have them on the team.
How is this affecting you?
You can see right there, like these people, like this engineer works on, the power unit and drivetrain and chassis for your car. This chief engineer does all this stuff.
So you got like a little more speed or something if they have modifiers?
Or they're better, I think, at repairs and stuff like that. For this is about like getting more money from events, getting better sponsors.
That stuff makes sense.
So you buy more, you hire more of those people over time, get better people, add more positions.
Does the mood and trait do anything?
That's a lot of the trait stuff where you develop those over time.
Okay.
Who you got sponsoring you?
Right now, I think I only have one company sponsoring me.
Who'd you pull in?
Let me see. Once this loads up.
Sexual. Ooh. Baby.
Looks like a slinky.
It looks kind of like a
Soundwave.
screensaver. Dirtfish, I grew up in Dirtfish, USA. Don't you tell me, motherfucker, how to live my life.
So here's my hideous branding at Beast Sport LLC. So you can update any of these things as you like. Like I just went with that pattern, but here are some other options.
I see, yeah.
And you can up to 4 colors.
Our traditional colors.
Good color scheme.
Yeah. Pick your number. Sponsors. Yeah, right now I just have LNX.
You got a good relationship.
It's a sponsor slot. So what other ones are even available? Dan Sport?
Yeah,
okay.
Dan Sport, ZF,
Spark
NGK,
plugs,
Brants.
Are these real things? The Fada?
I assume...
Thrustmaster. That's real.
Thrustmaster definitely
What
is.
does Thrustmaster make?
Thrustmaster makes accessories. You should get them. Maybe they'll
For
send us a
cars?
racing wheel. No,
Well,
a
I've
car.
still got a contract with LNX, so I want to go through the duration.
we're never gonna
of
get
it.
that flight stick.
Well, so the other thing you can do, yes, I want to leave the branding suite, thank you. Branding suite is just a really unfortunate combination of words for some reason.
This is like an electron microscope look at my fingertip. That's what those things remind me of.
And so you can also upgrade, facilities here. So if you want, for this, better accommodations, improve the quality and size of your team's mobile living quarters.
What does this get you?
That gets you more engineers.
Oh, more slots for.
Yes.
Is this an RTS?
With these, you more likely to be feeling upbeat if you get them some food. Bigger garage. I might need that. I don't have the money for that right now. Logistics basic. Yeah, so like these are all things that you can upgrade over time and add more. They'll either give you more slots or give you perks for various
tuxedo?
What's the VIP suite?
Where was that? Down
at the bottom, yeah. What's that do? Impress new talent. Your PR agent will not need to do as much negotiating.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
And you're just earning credits by winning races, right?
Yes.
Yeah, being good.
Yeah, and you can earn those, I believe, online too. Like you'll get credits for winning online races. And
Got anything
stuff.
in your mailbox?
Probably not right now. Not much.
Team Dirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, once you have another race,
Yeah.
another go.
Let's go to.
Why don't you race that new car you bought?
Yeah, I can probably do that in Joyride. Or I could just go into...
Is Dirt Academy
Oh, this
training?
is the other thing. There is one last thing to show. You can actually make your own rally tracks. here. Not necessarily like construct, but you can make your own courses out of the existing rally stuff.
Like tie them together?
Yes. So we can go to any of these locations. I haven't done
Michigan.
Michigan? All right.
Michigan.
Most exotic of
it is.
those, yeah.
So you can add a stage here, and you can kind of decide exactly how long you want
How
it
long
to
we
be.
talking here?
Let's get extremely long and extremely
Good
complex.
bonkers.
Yeah, generate
Make
that stage.
the weather completely uninhabitable.
All right.
Like
so
how long we talking here?
8.16 miles.
Time of day, do middle of the night, and torrential downpour.
All right. Twilight or night?
Night.
All right.
And then what are the options here? We do snow,
No. Yes,
rain,
getting there.
heavy
getting there.
rain shower. Yeah,
All
heavy
right,
rain showers.
Okay.
Really want that rain, huh? Okay, I might make this just a hair bit less long.
Okay.
Well, we're in Michigan, right? And it's
yes.
heavy rain. So Detroit. We're gonna see a trailer.
Grand Rapids.
And we'll turn the complexity down one stage.
I was driving to Michigan once,
Yeah,
and I
this
passed
works.
a barn that in giant letters had "Thank you, Kid Rock" written on the side.
Oh,
That was the most Michigan thing I've ever seen.
What do you think he did?
Maybe bottom of a barn? I don't know.
I'm gonna say he gave birth to a calf. Like
That's possible,
Yeah,
too,
he was
yeah.
like he was driving by and there
Like
was
the City Slickers
a guy in
scene,
kind of
yeah.
overalls ran out and be like, "Somebody help!" And
He
there
pulled
was-
over his tour bus.
Yeah, pull over. I'm a certified calf technician.
Had to take off his giant hat.
No, he turned it around
Oh, okay, yeah.
and gave birth. It was a real breech birth, real complicated thing.
Yeah.
Mother and calf survived just fine, and named the calf after Kid Rock.
Ba the calf.
Yep. And thank you, Kid Rock.
Yeah,
Saved
thanks-
the farm.
thanks, kid.
Just saved the farm that day.
Yeah, thanks,
really.
kid.
Things got real.
Good guy.
It's a hell of a guy, really.
What was the one I bought?
Just elbow deep in a cow. Just
What?
not
That was the
even-
cover of his latest album.
The fuck are we talking about? I was trying to make a track, man.
So is Kid Rock. You know what? You got a lot, you got a lot in common. He's trying to make a track
He's
in
a
Michigan.
cowboy, Alex.
You're trying to make a track in Michigan. Everybody's. Thank you, vehicular manslaughter
Yeah.
will be on your.
Devil without a cause.
All right, let's just start this.
You've liked it so far? Because you've kind of
I
fan
have
of
been,
dirt.
yeah. I was a little surprised just how much like Dirt Rally it felt, but I don't mind that necessarily. It just kind of feels like the direction they're going in for this stuff these days.
Did they strip out all the Gymkata stuff?
There's not. I haven't seen any Gymkata events really.
Okay.
Like the everything in the training is more just about like, hey, here's how you do like tight turns. Here's how you do that. There's nothing about like here's how you do
Like sick
crazy
tricks?
hooning events and shit like that.
What are you referring to with the Gymkata thing? I don't remember.
It's like almost like amusement park style stuff where you're
Like
doing
wacky stunt mode type
you gotta go
stuff?
through like slide underneath like low like platforms and stuff, right?
Yeah, there's like a whole like stunt element to it.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all. Huh.
Yeah, I remember it'd be kind of a big thing. This guy's always on his fucking phone. Fire that guy.
All right, here we go. Real rally.
Cars in the garage. Prize money here will help.
That car looks so stupid.
That looks so great.
I like it.
If only we had Thrustmaster as a sponsor.
If I called an Uber and it pulled up looking like that, I would be really excited.
Go.
Oh, look at this. Are your gloves glowing?
60.
Oh, there we go. This looks.
Right 5, don't cut. Right 6, don't cut. And bump. And left
I feel
4.
like this would be harrowing in VR.
Yeah.
Right 6, 200.
I drive like this because this is just more comfortable.
I feel like
I
one-
know,
60.
I know people love the cockpit view, but
And right
I
6.
think one of these had track IR or
Into
something.
left 3, 200.
I feel like I might have seen Drew try to get that to work with
Right
Dirt
4.
Rally.
Keep in 80.
Dirt Rally was good. I mean, it was a stripped down game, but I felt like they nailed most of what I liked about like those old Colin McRae games, which were not super popular over here, but like were always pretty good. Some people didn't like the way the Dirt series kind of maybe turned things a little bit more arcade, but I understood why they went that route, and I think those games were all very good. But this does feel a little bit more like the old Colin McRae style of game.
I remember playing, it must have been Dirt 3 or Dirt Rally in San Francisco on the racing wheel there with force feedback, and that thing damn near broke my wrist.
Oh, really?
Oh, just every bump and whatever. was- I feel like in this view, obviously it's a little easier to drive in
Yes.
for me as well. But you don't get the sense of speed that you're going like 80 miles an hour
Right.
but in like cockpit view, it just is nuts.
You know what managed to do that even in this view was Burnout. Something about
Yes.
Burnout, when
Yeah.
you're boosting, you felt you were going fast no
Well,
matter
they
what
blur
view
the
you were
crap
in.
out of everything,
yeah,
too.
It was great.
Burnout, Paradise. I've been playing. It's
Yeah.
holds up.
Does your son still like those crashes?
He loves those crashes.
Still, yeah. They
I mean,
don't get
who,
old.
who doesn't?
They're
I mean,
great.
who wouldn't?
They're
Yeah.
fantastic.
What child? Whom among us?
Does Burnout Paradise not have crash mode though?
Not exactly. No.
Didn't they have like you could pull up to an intersection and like rev your car and start like those events because it was the open world thing?
Yeah, you do, but I haven't seen any crash.
It wasn't a full-on.
They have
crash
takedown
mode.
events,
Yeah.
but they don't have like
okay.
do the intersection thing.
Do they do the eliminator one where every lap the person in last place or every checkpoint the person blows up?
You know,
in
I
last
don't,
place?
I don't think I've seen that.
I love that one.
It's a shame that series is just like,
Yeah.
gosh, they made some of the best racing games.
That one Need for Speed was good. With the cops that they did. I think it was that Hot Pursuit.
Yeah, that one was solid.
Yeah.
Right 5. Keep left over jump maybe. Left 4 through dip. 60.
There are multiple drivers you can, or
Announcers?
navigators you can
Okay.
choose from.
Can you change them mid-race?
I don't think so. I think you have to go in and set that ahead of time. But there's 2 English ones, and then there's a few other languages like German, and I think Italian and French.
Do they actually speak in
Right 6
Italian and French?
Yes.
Don't cut. 60. Left 4. And right 6.
I think they do.
I mean, it'd be kind of weird if they just put on a German
Yeah.
accent. It'd be the
Same guy.
I don't know. That's the only way. Oh, geez.
And left 5.
The people on the side look pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to look at them too close because you're kind of driving right by them, but, you know, at a glance, they look fine.
Yeah.
Left 3 long.
Did Forza ever fix that?
300.
They got better, right?
They got better.
I don't remember them ever looking this good though in Forza.
It was just like 2D, right?
And there was that one, I think it was Forza 4 or something, where those pictures were making the rounds, where it was just like blurry JPEGs.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're gonna put your rendering power somewhere, I'm
Yeah.
okay with it not being on the
Yeah.
crowd.
But there's also a sort of like, at what point are you just doing a slightly better version of like San Francisco Rush, you know?
Yeah.
But also, like, people don't stand just
Left
on
6
the
over grass.
corner of a turn here in the woods. Like, Alex, I trust your driving, but
In a downpour at
I
night.
don't trust it that much.
Yeah, this is a rough time to be standing right next to the road.
Yeah, yeah.
6 long.
Oh,
60.
yeah. Sweet science.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
3. Post inside.
You made a good course here, Alex. Good work.
Yeah, I did a lot of work.
Handcrafted.
5. Don't cut. 80.
I mean, they're going off the existing, you know, track
Whee!
There we go.
tracks that they have. So you're just kind of building out sections of those tracks.
I think that's ever happened in like a rally.
What's that?
Somebody's just rolled the car and then just
Oh,
kept
yeah.
going, but then just
Oh,
kept
yeah.
going.
Yes. And as long as the car goes, you go.
Really?
That is the rally credo.
Because there was like no fanfare or anything around that. Like, oh no, right 60.
Is there any kind of rewind mechanic?
There is restarts.
Ah.
You
Oh,
can do
really?
it, so the thing you can do is
60.
that's part of the difficulty bonus. Like if you turn restarts off, you get more money or whatever. But there's a setting where you can just have like between 1 and 10 restarts.
And
I
what-
think,
what does a
or
restart get
unlimited.
you?
It just means you start over the whole stage, and you don't
Oh.
have to.
Into left 3.
You don't have to take the time that you have.
Wasn't it Dirt that introduced the like 5-second rewinds?
Into
Was it
left
Dirt or was that a
6.
Forza?
I thought it was. I
Forza's
thought it was
definitely
Dirt.
had it, but I think you might be right.
I think Dirt 2 might have done that.
I don't know if they invented it though.
I feel like I saw that game at an event and I was like, that's cool. Because you know it's so about precision in these rallies, right? Like
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
second. You made it.
Yeah, not my best time,
Okay,
but
stage time has been recorded.
Hey, he is in the car with you this time.
yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey.
so the rallies, your navigator is in the car. Everything else, not so
He
much.
didn't care when you rolled the car either.
He's seen
He's
some
a pro.
shit.
I'm a war photographer.
You should have seen me driving before we recorded this quick look. It was nightmarish.
Great job. You finished your course. Now, did you post this course like online? And
I
have
could,
people
I think,
beat you?
if I wanted to. Yeah.
Wait, you get credits for your own.
Yeah. I still
Course?
raced. You know, this is not as much as you would get as like from a standard career championship, but you still get something for it.
How have you found the progression? Kind of slow?
It is a little slow. You know, like with the dirt tracks, they make you do a qualifying round and then a regular round, which means you essentially do every race twice.
I mean, I'm sure if you're in this to win this,
Yeah.
you want to got a practice run on that course.
And some of
anyway.
those rally stages can get pretty long as well. It just depends on how patient you are about that stuff. Like for me, I maybe get a little antsy with sometimes with how long it takes. But you know, there's an ample amount of stuff to race through.
Do they have any like really 24-hour long crazy rally?
I haven't seen anything that simulation yet.
Anything we have to refuel?
There are stages of certain tracks where you can pull off to get repairs.
Okay.
But you can also turn that on and off if you want. Like, do you want to be able to do mid-race repairs?
Okay. I want to see a smash attack challenge in Joyride.
All right, let's do that.
There we go.
Cool.
Okay, this is kind of like that.
Yeah, this is kind of that. Okay, I just hadn't gone into this mode yet.
Designed to test every aspect of car control whilst
It would have been silly to not include this at all.
Looks like
It's
cheese,
cheese.
but then it's like kind of a waste of cheese. So let's say no.
Yeah, I think it's foam.
as you can
Okay.
within the time limit. Whereas time attack is all about setting the fastest
Okay.
time on a course filled with bonus and penalty markers. Identifying the best route.
It seems like this stuff isn't really in the career though, because like I think in Dirt 3, like the Gymkhana events were like a big part of
Yeah.
the progression.
I mean, they had that big kind of like presentation with like the whole festival and stuff, right? Wasn't
Yes.
that Dirt.
All right, let's see. What do you want to do? The Smash?
Sure. There's an RX Smash. Smash
Smash.
Attack Masters.
Let's do Smash Attack Masters with the Renault.
Okay. No WRX in here?
There are WRXs in here. I had actually bought one at home, but for some reason that save didn't upload to the thing, so I had to go to the save before that.
I've been in a WRX.
Have you?
I have.
Is that a Subaru?
Yes,
It is
that is my Subaru. Though the model you would do in rally racing is at least
Slightly
a couple
different?
of tiers ahead of where the one I own.
Maybe a couple of tens of thousands of dollars.
More
difference.
than likely.
Are they
and
still
one
good?
giant spoiler.
Are they still good for playing 1-2 switch in the backseat?
So that's in this mode.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got to drive really steadily to make sure
Yeah.
that the
Probably has
So you
better
can
shocks
pretend to eat
than my
hot
car.
dogs.
to make sure the switch controller doesn't bounce.
All right, let's do this.
No tuning up that vehicle, just
Fuck it.
going.
Yeah, I mean, you can do all the tuning and staging stuff. Like, you can, race the courses before you do your official time if you want on the rally stuff.
Cheese! Physics seem real light.
Yes, there is definitely an airiness to this stuff.
They look like giant Cheetos Puffs when you break them. Which are not great.
You don't like Cheetos Puffs?
Oh, I mean, they're fine if it's the only thing I got. I'll inhale them, but the crunchy ones are a million times better.
The little clubs, the little like.
Yeah, like the ones the Flamin' Hots
Yeah.
are.
Bags are always really small though.
Puffs are just too airy.
But dense.
I want dense cheese.
Well, these are not very dense.
Did you ever put a Cheeto Puff in the microwave?
No? What does that do?
Oh boy.
What?
They
What?
blow up like 18 times the size.
Shit.
And then are they still solid and you can just like hold it like a beach ball and eat it?
Yeah.
Am I going the
Okay,
right
no,
way?
I don't believe you. What
I
happened?
think I just went the wrong way.
Did they really get bigger?
They get if you put it in there too long, you can't get it out of the microwave.
I don't believe this.
I'm not gonna get a medal on this one.
You have to eat it out of the microwave.
Okay, I could do that. I'm gonna YouTube this.
I have no idea what happens.
I
when you
did a
put
bad
Cheeto
job,
in.
guys.
Yeah, why don't
gonna
you start
restart
over?
this.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm having maybe one of the absolute worst driving performances I've ever had on any of these.
It's
I
hard
don't
to.
know. I don't know. You've been doing okay for me. Listen. Don't put a Cheeto. I don't know what happens when you put a cheese puff in the microwave. So please.
Is that not a thing that actually happens?
I have no idea.
I know it doesn't get super huge like that, but
Do you? No, you don't.
damn it, Benny.
See what happens when you put a marshmallow in there, right?
One Vinny
That does
always
happen.
tells the truth. One Vinny always lies.
It's
no.
it's a latent puzzle, and I can't sit next to the other Vinny.
Oh God.
And, I don't.
You have a red dog that you take out for walks on Wednesdays.
and I hate people with blue
All right,
hats.
let me draw a grid. Hang on. I love those puzzles.
Yeah.
Fuck up this Renault.
Is it Renault?
I say Renault.
Sure.
That's probably wrong.
Drew told me you were just supposed to take like the last couple letters off of
French.
words. Yeah, so it'd be like Renault.
He's not wrong. No noted Francophile, Drew Scanlon.
Hey, listen. I'm not gonna trust a file. What? No.
What?
You know what?
Just
listen, I'll trust Drew.
yeah. There we go. I'll go with that.
Get it!
I'm probably still not gonna. This is better. I did better.
You did. You're gonna. It seems like they want you to get quite a bit.
Oh man, you were close.
I did okay
You got
though.
peanut
Like,
butter.
I thought you were doing real well.
I did better. You know, I was taking some of those turns badly.
Try a different challenge.
Yeah, let's go to the next challenge. Do you want to try a different one altogether, or do you want to do another smash?
Let's try another smash. See,
All right.
see what's up with this guy. Smash as many blocks as possible within the time limit.
I'm glad they left this stuff in here.
Yeah.
This stuff's
They
fun.
did
This stuff.
Like this is different. So
Yeah.
it's just it's not doing like donuts underneath bridges or whatever it was. But I also am not 100. My memory is not 100% sure what that Gymkhana stuff was.
I do a lot of donuts under bridges.
Did
It's
they
true.
call it Gymkhana?
Yes.
Like the
Pretty sure.
movie? Like, does Gymkhana exist in a different context other than that movie, where the gym teacher like goes and martial arts fights people with like
Wait, there's
fucking
a.
pummel horse moves?
Okay, wait. Now are you messing with me? Where there's
No.
a gym teacher who does like karate and they call it
There was a
Gymkhana?
movie called Gymkhana. It's amazing. Where a guy who's like a gymnast. He's like an Olympic gymnast, and he goes to the Far East, and there's like an evil dude that runs like a fighting tournament or something, and he has to enter it, or he voluntarily enters it.
Isn't
and
this
he
just
uses
blood sport?
It's that, but with more gymnastics. And he uses like pummel horse moves to like spin around and kick bad guys. and
Pommel
stuff.
horse?
Pommel horse?
Pommel horse. That's like
I say pummel horse too.
really?
That's not
Okay.
just Dan. I think you're right. I think it is actually pommel horse, but
Oh, okay.
I always said pummel
Is
horse.
it a guy named Pommel that invented it?
I think like pommel, like the thing on the stairs, like the thing you hold on to, like on a horse. On
Yeah,
the,
pommel.
Oh,
the-
is that what? Is that
the
on
desert-
a saddle
the
or
desert
something?
fox.
Look it up. Jim got Gymkata.
Hold on.
No.
I'm
GYM.
looking up the dirt thing first.
Wait, so is Gymkata a pun on a word that existed before?
I think
and
it's got.
dirt
I
use?
think it's got gym, isn't it?
I'm saying gym like gymnasium is the movie.
I'm saying Jim, as in Jim the guy, as in the kata he does.
Gymkata would be a good name for that gymnast.
Would it?
I don't know what's going on
Oh,
anymore.
Gymkata, as in Vinny's gym, does not exist. Oh, you're saying Gymkhana?
Oh, it's Gymkhana?
So what does Gymkhana mean?
Oh, Jim.
In Gymkhana.
Gymkhana.
It's Khana is what you're thinking of.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Listen, I'm not here.
Oh, so it's a game mode just for Dirt 3. Was that based on Gymkhana? This is really confusing. Why does it sound
Can
so
we just
similar?
agree this is all made up?
I saw
all
Gymkhana.
this shit is
that
just
was a
made up?
documentary. Yeah, just search Gymkhana. There we go, 1985.
This is a great poster.
Yeah! Gymkhana's great.
I'm sorry to derail this whole thing with these posters.
That is a real good poster.
That's a gymnast fighting ninjas.
Yeah!
All right, we might have to do a film. What are you doing?
I would do a
I'm
film
having a good
40s of
time over
Gymkhana.
here. I got so distracted by the fucking ninja gymnast movie that I decided to drive off a ledge.
We might have to take a look at.
It's pretty good. It's been a while since I've seen it.
An American gymnast travels to a foreign country to compete in a deadly game not won by anyone other than a native in more than 900 years.
Oh, man.
That's a lot of years.
Okay. Memory served me correctly. And I think they got a real, like, Olympic gymnast to play the guy, so he can't act at all.
Of course not.
It takes place in Parmestown.
Farmerstown?
Parmestown.
Parmesan?
Parmestown.
Barbasol?
Wait, the perfect spot for a Star Wars site?
I think that is
With
it.
80s Reagan
I think
Star
that's-
Wars?
yeah.
What does that have to do
All right,
with
it says Jonathan Cabot is a champion gymnast in the tiny yet savage country of Parmestown. There is a perfect spot for a Star Wars site. For the U.S. to get to this site, they must compete in the brutal game.
Oh, Star Wars, the missile defense
Yeah,
system.
the Reagan thing.
The
Yeah.
government calls on Cabot, the son of a former operative, to win the game.
That's right, his dad was an agent and he's a gymnast.
Cabot must combine his gymnastic skills of the West with the fighting secrets of the East and form Gymkhana.
That's right, he came up with his own martial arts that he called Gymkhana.
Well,
believe.
I know what our next film in 40 is going to be.
It's pretty good.
No one else will be able to watch it with us, but because this movie doesn't
I
exist.
think it's on Netflix.
Sorry, Alex.
I don't know.
You were saying?
I don't know. There's other stuff here if we want to do any
Show
of
me
these.
one more thing.
All right, let's do, I don't know, whatever this open wheel show.
Yeah, that car
thing
looks
stupid.
cool. That looks like a Rocket League car.
Kinda.
Oh, yeah.
Back to old Dirt Fish, Washington. Thank you, Kid Rock.
My home.
Sexual. Ooh.
I'm trying to pick up what you're hearing here, and I'm not really seeing it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not getting
You
it
wouldn't
either.
see it. You'd see
Yeah,
it.
hear it.
healing? No. This is all dubstepy.
Baby, I
No.
woke up.
Oh, hey, it's the Beastcast theme.
House Hunters.
Fastest time possible over the set number of laps. Green markers take 1 second from your time.
Okay.
Add 1 second.
Green good, red bad.
Yeah.
That's a cool looking car.
Yeah.
Who would drive this?
Me.
The engine sounds like a guy doing engine sounds with his mouth.
Cockpit,
Vroom, 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 vroom.
Yeah.
Cockpit View. Oh, yes. I would drive this all day. This is a go-kart.
Is that for bugs?
What? It's
The
a windshield.
mesh?
I bet it's...
Or birds?
Maybe. Maybe if there's no glass in there.
I'm trying to figure out where am I supposed to go?
Towards green.
I guess.
You gotta pick up these little, Smarties.
It's going great.
There's just not like a lot of guidance here.
Maybe you're just supposed to pick up the things? Oh, no, you have a time. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Boy,
It
yeah,
seems,
this
it seems
thing's
real.
got some.
Yeah.
This thing's got some squirreliness to it.
Don't get that red.
Not getting that red.
Get that green.
I'm gonna get that green.
These do look like candy.
Gosh, what if we each
Man.
one of us had these and we drove from San Francisco to LA for E3 in a, like, Cannonball Run style race?
I think you have to take the road still.
Yeah. What did you think we were going to drive
Like
on?
off-road, like going over mountains like a Dacia or something?
No. Wait, like a Dacia? Like, player unknown?
I'm
That's
glad
a
that
ref-
that has become your reference for bad car.
Look, I
is
haven't-
this fictional bad car?
I haven't driven an actual car in like 3 years.
No, I'm just thinking like 8 of these on like the grapevine. Just kind of, they would never get up the grapevine probably, but
Bad green,
Those
bad
are-
green.
those are bad
That's
green.
bad green.
I don't even know where I am anymore.
go through the hangar.
Oh,
Okay.
I got off the track. All right. I saw green and I drove to it and it was the wrong green.
So every time you get one of those, your time goes down?
Yeah, you lose. It takes a second off your time.
What's with the yellow springs? Can you hop or something? What does that do?
It's just shocks.
I think it's just shocks.
What are
yeah.
shocks are for when you hit bumps, it
Absorbing,
doesn't
yeah,
destroy
absorbing
your
bumps.
car?
Yeah.
Do normal cars have shocks?
Yes.
Oh, do all cars have shocks?
Yes.
If you
Okay,
don't-
but just ones like this that need way more bump protection have.
Yes.
the
These are
super
much more
serious
elaborate shocks.
Ones. Okay.
You've probably been in a car with like bad shocks.
Yeah.
The more bumpy it feels, the worse the shocks are.
Alex, was the Eddie Guerrero car, was that like big shocks?
Those were hydraulics.
Okay, that's different.
Yes.
Okay.
Hydraulics are what you have when you want the car to bounce.
So you want to bounce. Do you need shocks to help when the bounce
The
comes
shocks
down?
are help absorb the impact
So-
of the coming down.
So if you have hydraulics, you have to have shocks. Super shocks.
Probably.
Not normal shocks.
At least better than average shocks.
Okay.
But I believe some people tune their stuff to have stiffer or looser shocks.
What's the benefit?
I'm not 100% sure because I'm not a cartooner guy.
Okay. Not a
Or, like,
cartoon?
I'm not a cartoon. There was definitely absolutely a place called Cartoons
You think?
by me. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Whee!
I don't think I'm gonna get the gold medal, guys.
Probably not.
So I can barely stay on the track. This thing is really hard to control.
My dad had a pickup truck where like you could put your foot on like the back bumper and like push it down and make the thing like pop back up. Like the shocks were so crazy on it.
They were bad, and that's
Yeah,
why
I think
that
they were
happened?
just worn out.
Oh, okay.
I mean, most of them are pistons, air compressed. I believe. Listen, I'm not. This is my world. So not springs like. Like
Okay,
that,
so if you hit a
those-
speed bump or something, like you'd really feel it.
yeah, so
or
like
your
those,
spine out.
those days I think are gone of the like a lot of the spring shocks, but I could be totally wrong. I think most of them are just air compressed.
Oh, okay.
Listen, again, I don't know. Somebody in the comments can definitely fill this out, and they will. So I apologize for getting it all wrong.
I don't.
Go right into that building.
Oh.
No, because I need to not die. The best part is I got those 4 seconds off, then I took like 8 seconds to get out of that turn.
Worth it.
Oh, God.
Shit. Yeah, you were doing all right on that bronze.
Not so much anymore. I think this is only the second lap. Yeah,
Jeez.
so, all right. This is not going to end well. I think I might just call this one.
Maybe we're in the later challenges here.
This isn't that far in. I've only played this game for a couple of hours. I haven't necessarily gotten all the feel for the driving yet. It's one of those, you know, these games are real finicky. Like Dirt Rally, I spent hours just trying to kind of get the nuances of the cars and figure out the handling. It wants some precision driving, and I am maybe not up to the caliber of what the simulation engine wants. Now, again, you can tune this stuff down. It's not, I mean, it's still tough from what little I played of the non-simulation style, but I don't know.
Do you know if you can compete with online in non-simulation stuff?
I think the online stuff, like, you can set that when you set up the lobby, like what kind of handling you want to have, but you can't I don't think you can have...
You're not going to mix and match.
Mix and match,
Yeah,
no.
that makes sense. Well, I think this is a pretty good view of like what they're selling.
Yes.
Not
necessarily of how you play it well.
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen. I'll watch your YouTube channel on your top tier dirt strats.
Please like and subscribe.
It's still dirty. The cars still look dirty.
Yeah, say the dirt
True.
and the car deformation stuff like is all pretty solid.
Well, they don't want you to be here at all.
Well, they just want you to do. If you want to do it, then you just got to be careful. Yeah, 5 minutes. That's a great time. I'm really excited.
close.
Really,
Like,
really happy about what I've done
You
here.
don't watch Rally much, do you?
I mean, I do occasionally. I mean, it doesn't get broadcast a whole lot in the U.S. Usually I have to watch online. But I have watched some. I like Rally a lot. I generally tend to consume it through the games though, versus like watching it.
I apologize for all the people probably screaming when we said Gymkata a lot instead of Gymkhana.
I was really confused.
But I do not apologize for now having the movie Gymkata brought to my attention.
We're all
It seems
better
like a
now.
hell of a thing.
It is.
We should maybe try to get a hold of that. And if you want a hold of Dirt 4,
It's out now.
it's out now on at least on Steam. Is it on Steam now?
I believe it's on Steam.
PS4.
It is definitely on PS4 and Xbox One.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a fair amount of stuff here. If you like the older games, you know, there's plenty to play through. Like I said, it doesn't have maybe the same element of style as the earlier Dirt games, but there's lots to drive.
Cool.
Great.
Thanks, Alex.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.